Have you ever checked your bank account and wondered where all your money disappeared again? Last week you got paid, but somehow today it feels like you never received anything. Bills arrive, expenses grow, and before you know it, every dollar is already gone. And then you spend the next few weeks simply waiting for the next paycheck. This cycle feels normal because millions of people are trapped inside it every day. But what if the real problem is not your income, but the system you follow? Because some people earn average incomes and still manage to build real wealth, while others earn more money and somehow remain financially stressed year after year. Stay until the end because the solution is simpler than most people ever imagine. Most people believe they have an income problem, but usually they have a money flow problem. The moment money arrives, it immediately starts flowing toward expenses instead of goals. That means your paycheck already has a destination before you even receive it. Rent, food, subscriptions, and impulse purchases quietly consume everything left over. The scary part is that this happens automatically without most people noticing it. Billy discovered that awareness is the first step toward escaping this financial trap, because you cannot fix a problem that you never take the time to measure. And the simple habit Billy learned next changed everything about his finances forever. The habit that changed Billy's finances was surprisingly simple. Pay yourself before everyone else. Most people save whatever remains after spending, but usually nothing ever remains. Billy flipped the system and started saving first, even when the amount felt small. At first it seemed insignificant, but those small amounts began growing every month. The goal was never perfection. The goal was creating a consistent financial habit. That consistency gave Billy something most paycheck-to-paycheck workers never experience: control. For the first time, Billy decided where his money would go instead of reacting later, and that single change became the foundation of everything that happened next. After hearing the word budget, most people immediately imagine stress, restriction, and frustration. That is exactly why most budgets fail within only a few weeks of starting. People create unrealistic plans and then feel guilty when real life gets messy. Billy learned that a budget should support your life, not control every moment. Instead of tracking everything perfectly, Billy focused on a few important categories first. That simple approach felt easier, making it much more likely to continue. The best financial system is not the most complicated one, but the one you actually follow. And the next lesson helped Billy stop wasting money without feeling deprived. One purchase rarely destroys a budget, but hundreds of impulse purchases absolutely can. Most spending mistakes happen in seconds, long before logic has time to respond. They started using a simple 24-hour waiting rule. Whenever Billy wanted something non-essential, he waited one full day before buying. Surprisingly, many things stopped feeling important after only a single day passed. That one habit saved Billy hundreds of dollars without creating any real sacrifice. The secret was creating space between emotions and financial decisions. And what Billy discovered next made saving money feel much easier than before. Billy realized that relying on willpower alone was exhausting and rarely worked for long. Every month he promised to save more money, yet life kept getting in the way. Then Billy discovered something powerful. Automation beats motivation almost every single time. Instead of deciding every month, Billy created a system that handled saving automatically. Now, money moved into savings before Billy even had the chance to spend it. Suddenly, saving money felt effortless because the difficult decisions were already made. The less Billy depended on discipline, the more consistent his results became. And that consistency became the turning point that finally broke the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle. Most people ignore small savings because the amounts seem too tiny to matter. Billy once believed that saving a few dollars would never change his future. Then he added up an entire year of small savings and was completely shocked. What seemed insignificant every week became surprisingly powerful over an entire year. That was the moment Billy stopped focusing on quick results and trusted the process. Because financial freedom is usually built slowly, long before anyone notices the progress. The people who succeed financially are rarely the fastest. They are simply the most consistent. And what Billy learned next finally showed him the path toward lasting financial freedom. Billy finally realized that financial freedom begins when money stops controlling your decisions. For years, Billy chased every paycheck, never realizing he was trapped in a repeating cycle. The cycle only broke when Billy changed his habits instead of waiting for higher income. Because lasting financial change almost always starts with small daily actions. No lottery ticket, no secret shortcut, and no miracle suddenly changed Billy's future. What changed everything was consistency, patience, and a system he trusted completely. If this lesson helped you, subscribe now and continue building a stronger financial future. Because the decision you make today could completely change where you stand 1 year from now. 1 year from now, you can either regret delaying or celebrate starting today. The paycheck-to-paycheck cycle feels permanent until someone decides to break it. Start small, stay consistent, and your future self will thank you for taking action today.